Jimmy Psua. Welcome back. This is week number 19. So week number 19, we started teaching again. We are back in the swing of things. And it was honestly a little challenging. Just getting the perspective shift of having a break and then coming back into the working world. It was hard. And also, I mentioned this in the last video, but coming back from where I was able to connect with so many people and speak the language to a place where I don't have that same ability yet. And it's likely that in 2 years I will not gain that ability to full fluency. But I do get better and better every day. I did start working with my tutor pretty much right away, so I've had a few different sessions now, and the learning is definitely helping, because I'll learn some words and then I'll go out into the community or be with my host family and they'll say things and I'm like, oh my gosh, I learned this today, so it sticks, and every day it's just a little more and a little more and a little more. But that initial feeling of like, wow, I can't do this, definitely came back when we got back from vacation. But as I have integrated and come back, it has sort of smoothed out a little bit, and I'm feeling a lot better about being here again. You know, there's a time for vacation, and then there's a time for structure. And being back in the structure of things, it does feel really, really good. So my first day this week, actually, we focused mostly on review because I was gone for 5 weeks. My co-teachers did teach without me for 2 weeks, and then they were on break. I think it was 2 weeks, maybe it's 3 weeks. Yeah, but then they all went on break, so, right. So we did review because we also didn't have anything planned at this point. So I kind of had to wing some review stuff on the spot, which was all right. I felt really, really happy that my first period on Monday, we did not have a period. Instead, everybody in the school went and did some cleaning. So no one was here for 2 weeks. School was covered in leaves and debris and all this stuff. So everybody just cleaned the school for the first hour. So I kind of got to chill for a little bit, which is really, really nice. In the second hour, I did a little bit of, what do you call it? Teaching. We did some review. We basically played some games and did some stuff we've already done, and then it was pretty much over. That was my first day back. We skipped the tutoring session for Monday just so we could kind of relax back into things. My tutor wasn't quite ready to be teaching again anyways. He didn't have a lesson plan, and I was fine with that. I took the afternoon and I just relaxed. Tuesday was my big day teaching. So Tuesdays now, I have 2 hours in the morning. So actually 3 hours in the morning. It's like an hour and 20 minutes each class, so do that twice. And then the same thing in the afternoon. So pretty much teaching the whole day on Tuesday with a 3-hour break in the middle. So it is very, very long, but we got through it pretty well. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. And then Wednesday, had another couple hours in the morning, and then I got to relax. But then we started doing a tutoring session on Wednesday. So tutor Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Thursdays now, I pretty much get the day off, so it's really nice to just be 3 days on and then get to sleep in for a day and then just go one more day. And on Fridays, I just am lesson planning in the morning and I have 1 hour of teaching in the afternoon. So it's really becoming more of a cushy schedule, but I'm planning to not get used to that because eventually I've got to start doing more stuff around here, which includes teaching the teachers English. However, that is not going to start right away because everyone is super busy making the end of unit exams. So I guess for the last 3 months or so, they are having a big test over all of the content everybody's learned. So my lesson planning this week was working with the teachers to prepare the English tests that we will be giving to them, not this coming week, but the week after that. So everybody's pretty much buzzing about that right now, and nobody has a mind to be doing extra stuff. So we are going to postpone teaching the teachers English until after the testing, which will also be after PDM, which will also be after we go on teacher vacation in a couple weeks, which is also super exciting. But we'll get to teacher vacation when we get to teacher vacation. We're going to the beach. Yeah. So that has been my week teaching. It's, like I said, nice to kind of be back in the structure of things. At first I was like, I don't want to leave vacation land. But now that I'm here, I'm like, oh, this is great. You know, like, I like do my things, and I go to my coffee shop, and I read my books. And like, there's just a lot of activities that I do for myself that kind of get pushed to the side on vacation because there's so much adventure and stimulation happening, you know? I like stopped reading my book completely. I didn't do any writing while I was on vacation. But now I'm back and I'm doing a ton of both things, which is really, really nice. The weekend was kind of challenging though, because it is so hot. It is so hot now, and it's just hard to do anything and relax. I can't really hang out in my room because it's just a billion degrees, and so the fan doesn't do anything. So I hang out downstairs, but even downstairs with the fan on, just sitting there, I'm sweating. Like, it's like pretty much 100 degrees Fahrenheit here in the middle of the day every day. And yeah, it's like 40 degrees Celsius. And it's hard. And I think with the structure of the school week, you know, I'm kind of doing things and it's like distracting me from the heat. But when I am got nothing else going on, I'm just in it. It's just hot. It's hot and it's hot and it's hot. So then, yeah, Saturday I pretty much just, I studied Khmer, I did some writing, but I hang out downstairs pretty much the whole day. But then Sunday I hung out with my host Uncle Nguyen for a lot of the day. Nguyen is really good about being able to communicate with me. He speaks a very, very simple Khmer, like he's one word at a time, and he uses words I for the most part understand, and if I don't understand them, he thinks of ways to explain them to me, which is awesome. So I learn a lot of Khmer hanging around Nguyen, and he's also just a super fun, goofy person to hang out with. So we spent a lot of the day together. The power went out in the morning, so we couldn't do anything. It was kind of funny. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna go get a haircut. And I was like, I wanna go to the coffee shop. And then we find the power's out and we're like, well, we can't do anything we wanna do, can we? So we pretty much lounged around the house for a little bit. Around 1, power came back on. We went and got some lunch. And then we got some more food. And then the rain came. And it rained hard. We've had a couple rains in my province so far, but this one was like a torrential downpour. It was crazy. And so as this is happening, Nguyen's like, let's go play in the rain. So he runs out there with just his shorts on. And I followed suit and was like, when in Rome. So we just played around in the rain for a little bit. It was so cold, which was awesome. It was so hot during the day. And then this rain came and it was so nice. Yeah, so that was like a perfect little end to the week. We are still about a month away from rainy season. I get mixed kind of messages about it. It's supposed to be mid-May, early June. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm ready for the heat to be done, but we still have another few weeks about it. But that's okay. We're you gotta do what you gotta do, and we'll make it through. Yeah, so upcoming week, I got one more real week of teaching, and the following week is testing. And I'm not gonna be teaching anything during testing week, so it's kind of like a week off. And then I go to PDM, and then as soon as I come back from PDM, we go on teacher vacation, which is only 3 days. But we're going to the beach. So that is the upcoming events. It's kind of nice to have things looking forward to. I'm sort of dreading coming back from teacher vacation because of this. When I was a teacher in the United States, the next breaks were what kept me going, right? And even 3-day weekends, I'm thinking of 3-day weekends as breaks. So it's like, oh, this month has this 3-day weekend. So just make it these couple weeks and you get a 3-day weekend. And then it's just 3 more weeks till the next 3-day weekend. And then it's 4 more weeks and then it's spring break, right? Something like that. You're just kind of looking forward to like the next little breaks. The Khmer school year doesn't really have that because they go to school 6 days a week. So they don't really have a chance for 3-day weekends. Now, us as Peace Corps volunteers, we are only teaching 5 days a week. And if a holiday falls on a Monday or a Friday, we got a 3-day weekend. But we've looked at the calendar. All of the upcoming holidays pretty much fall on a random Tuesday or Wednesday in the middle of the week. So there is no 3-day weekends. So there is no real breaks from teaching schedule, which means when we come back from teacher vacation, it's essentially 4 straight months of just powering through all the way up until October, which we do have a big break in October. So I'm kind of dreading when that comes. I think it's gonna be kind of hard to push through all that, but we'll see what happens when it happens. Right now I've got a couple things to look forward to, and I'm really excited about the upcoming things. So thanks again for watching. Enjoy it wherever you are, whatever you are, whenever you are, and thanks for watching.